Hey, this is Lance, your Sacramento process server. And today's process server training tip is on process server keyword research. So if you're following me on social media or subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be notified every time and click that bell notification so you can get notified every time I upload a new video on my process server training platforms, because I want to teach you how you can make more money and easy money as a process server. Because I make a living as a process server. I've been doing it since 2001 here in California. Started out as a private investigator, and I started, marketing a little bit towards process serving, and found out I was making more process serving than private investigation. So I specifically now just focused on process serving, and I really niche my market down to serving registered agents and government agencies. But this topic today is part of, my overall training in this playlist on how to market your process server business online so you can get those out-of-town clients who are looking to serve documents in your local jurisdiction. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that bell notification so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Okay, so today's topic in this playlist is process server keyword research. Process server keyword research. And what keyword research is it's basically, it's when somebody goes to Google, they will type in a term, and then the term that they type in is a keyword, and then that's where you want your websites to show up in the top of the page. So you want to do keyword research so you can build your website around that topic. So we're going to do a quick Google search. Let's go to Google. Okay, so let's just use because we're going to be doing our keyword research around Sacramento. So we're just going to type in Sacramento process server. So first thing that pops up is an ad at legaldocumentserver.com. That's an ad. You've got ABC Legal, which is one of the large process serving firms. A lot of people subcontract for them. They don't pay much, but they have a lot of cases. You can stay pretty busy with them, but I don't. I want to get my own clients and get my own money. Then you've got the map pack, is you get the top 3 listings here on the Google Maps. You want to be able to get your business to show up here. And one of the topics of the training that we're going to go over is how to create a Google My Business listing so that you're not guaranteed to show up here, but it creates your entity online so that you have the ability to show up here, because there's steps you got to take to get listed here. And then you've got other websites here that are showing up as the organic search results. So you got River City Process Server, you got Capital Process Server, you've got the SacramentoCounty.net, which is just basically a list of process serving companies. Then you've got ABC Legal, which is that same company that was listed in the ad. And then you have Yelp. Then you have Sacramento Process Servers and ServeNow, which is a process server directory. And if you're not a member of them, I recommend you put your listing in there. I'm in there. And that's, one of the topics we're going to talk about also is process server listings, getting your business listed in as many process server listings as you can. So when it comes to keyword research, you have free options and you have paid options. Google has a keyword research tool through Google Ads, and it's free. So you just have to create a Google Ads account, and they give you access to be able to do keyword research within their platform. And then when you're creating your Google Ads, then you can just basically import the keywords that you chose and import those into your Google ad campaign. That's one of the things we're going to do is we're going to create a Google Ads campaign also. So make sure that you subscribe and follow so you'll be notified when that video is uploaded. And then you have paid paid keyword research tools that you can pay for that gives you access to be able to do your keyword research. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a paid keyword research tool that I use. I use SEMRush as my keyword research tool. Now, SEMrush, there's a monthly fee that you pay for. It has a lot of more information than the Google Ads keyword research tool, and we'll kind of go over it. But this is who I recommend that I use for my keyword research, because it gives you a list of all your competitors. It shows you how many links that the competitor has. It shows you a whole bunch of stuff. So when you're doing your process server keyword research, you can enter the main search term that you're trying to rank for. So let's just say Sacramento process server. So that's you just start out with, we're just starting out just from the beginning. You want to type in a keyword that you'd like to rank for. And it shows you that 70 people a month are searching for that specific term. The keyword difficulty is how hard is it to rank for that specific keyword. The higher the number, the harder it is to rank. And it has a global volume also. I don't really pay attention to that. I just go for the volume because that's the United States volume. And here's what I like. It gives you keyword variations of the main keyword that you chose. And it kind of goes through it. So we're going to view all 84 of those keyword variations. So it gives you, and it ranks them, the one with the highest volume, which is the number of searches that it gets per month. And then it gives you the keyword difficulty. So the higher the number, the harder it is to rank. But then you've got, a list of these words. You got process server Sacramento, process server Sacramento CA, Sacramento process server jobs, so the list goes on and on and on. It even Mo's process serving Sacramento. And so this is basically the list of the keywords that it'll provide you. And it also, you can go into, you can choose questions, and sometimes it'll tell you questions if you want to use, you might want to write an article on your website using this question. But we're not doing, this is not how to become, this is trying to get documents to serve. And so what I'll do is I'll go through the list and I'll just start choosing. You click the X to choose. So we're going to create a list to see here. Actually, let me rephrase that. You check it. So check the box of the ones that you want to use as your keywords. Process server, Sacramento County, registered process server, Cheat process server, CSC process server, West Sacramento, which is just a neighboring town to Sacramento, registered process server, Sacramento. Okay, and so that gives us several keywords to begin with. So we want to add these to a keyword list, and then we're just going to give this list a name. Okay, so that added them to our keyword list. And so now let's go to our keyword manager, and it'll have the keyword list, and we'll bring up the list. And then now it just gives us the keywords that we chose. So let's just pick one of these keywords. Let's get them to the highest volume. So let's just pick one of these keywords and kind of delve into what is involved in this keyword here. It actually gives you all of the websites that pop up on Google search as number, on the first page or the second page or the third page. So your goal is if your website could be number one, you'd get way more. Let me move this out the way. They get 235 people visiting their website each month. And number 2 gets 200. Number 3 gets 205. So people that are searching for that term, 200 plus people, if you get in the top 3, 200 plus people will go to your website, which is awesome. Okay. And let's see here. And so another thing we can do too is we can see how many backlinks and how many domain referrals. So what a backlink is when a website has a link, and when you click that link, it takes you to this website. That's what a backlink is. Let me see if I can find an example of a backlink. Let's see here. Let me find one of my. Okay, so we're at one of my websites. Okay, so let me see here. Let me go to a page that has some backlinks. I don't know if I have any backlinks on this page. I need to. Let's see here. Okay, so see this button right here? This is a backlink. If you click this button, it takes you to another website. That's basically what a backlink is. So it can either be a button, or it can be text, or it can be an image. And this is my process server training website. And you can see that this is, there's backlinks within my process server training website as well that point to other locations. Like this one is a backlink. It points to my Google My Business page. So this is just a text backlink here where it says become a process server. And so those are what backlinks are. So you can have to understand is if you want to get up in the top 3, you have to kind of match what they're doing to get in that rankings. So they have, 53 backlinks, 93 backlinks, 28 backlinks. They're top 3. Now, if you look down here, they don't have very many at all. They don't have very many backlinks at all. And then page AS is basically the authority score that Google gives you based on, the factors of backlinks, referring domains, organic search traffic, or whatnot. So they have a 34, they have a 9, and then everybody else has a 0, and they have a 14. So that's kind of, a little bit about how backlinks are important. So, we'll talk about how to get backlinks in another video pointing to your website, because, most of the time, people have to like your content to link to your content with a backlink. But if they don't, you can create your own backlinks. And we're going to talk about how to create your own backlinks at a later date. So that is how we kind of do the keyword research for Sacramento, or process server Sacramento. So let's see what Sacramento process server looks like. Okay, so it's got a 28%. So let's just see the top pages. You got the Sacramento County Net is still listed, River City process server, and Capital process servers. Same 3 websites that are listed. And let's kind of go look at each one of them. So this is the county office. When you get a process server license, this is basically the steps that you have to go through. So they show up as the #1 listing when you type in Sacramento process server. This is number 2, River City process service. This is their website, Sacramento process server. Just kind of look at their website, nothing too fancy. And these are basically, I call these rows. So this is like their menu. And this is like 3 rows with text boxes with links. And this is like a 2-row. We're gonna build a website. We can make it look something similar to this, but this is like 2 rows. These are just text boxes, and this is like a image, a circular image with text. And I think, and these may be links as well, maybe not. And this is probably 2 rows here. So you got 1, 2. This is just a text box with a few, some numbers underneath it. And this is a row right here with a clicked text box. And this one here looks like it's 3 rows, maybe 2, with some text boxes. So it's nothing fancy, and this is just a scrolling images. That's all that is. And this is their footer. That's basically how that works. Now we're going to go to Capital City Process. This is their menu here. And, this is just an image with text and a box underneath it. And this is a single text box. And this is a row with 3, which is an image and some text. And then here's a single row. And then here's a 3 row. And here's their blog post, with the row. And then, get in touch with us with a row. Nothing fancy. Now we're gonna go look at one of my websites. Let's see here if my website shows up on page 2. So here's one of my websites. Nothing fancy, just text with I have my order form, on the first page. And so what I'm probably end up doing is, because in order to get on page 1, I probably need to mirror what they're doing, mirror what this is doing, and just try to duplicate this similar to this, so that I can mirror what they're doing, so I can maybe increase the rankings on my website. And let's just see how many links do I have pointing to that website. Okay, so I've got, my authority is high. I have just a lot of backlinks, but I'm only getting search traffic of 5. So what I need to do is tweak that website a little bit in order to change it around so that I can compete to get up on page 1 with the website. And that's based on, keyword research. It's keyword research. And so let's see here. Now that's a quick course on process server keyword research, because you want to build your websites around your specific keywords so that you can get listed on the top of the Google search results. And so make sure that you subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification so that you can be notified when I upload additional training videos and marketing videos on how to increase your ranking and how to make more money as a process server.